Hello and welcome to Payentry's two-factor authentication tutorial. In this tutorial, we will cover the System Administrator functions. Two-factor authentication is an enhanced security feature. It uses both your username and password as security, as well as requiring an authorization code for verification. You can select the method of receiving your authorization code from either a free app, a text, or a phone call. To access the administrator options for two-factor authentication, from the main menu, choose System Tools. From System Tools, choose Security. And from the System Security screen, you will have two tabs, System Users and Security Roles. Choose System Users and you will see a list on the left-hand side of all your users. This screenshot only shows one user, but typically you will see several listed on the screen. Go to the right-hand side of the user and click on Details. In the Details screen for that user, towards the bottom of the screen, you will see where it says Two-Factor Authentication. I've zoomed in on both of those choices, and you will see the first one, Reset Authentication Method. This is to allow the user to reset their two-factor authentication method. It will require them to answer two of their security questions. Once those are answered correctly, then the user can reset their primary and backup methods. The second option is to remove authentication settings. This will remove all of the two-factor authentication settings that have been set up. Once this is selected, the next time the user signs in, they will be prompted to set up their two-factor authentication, at which point they will have to answer all 4 security questions and then set up their primary and backup methods. In addition, each user can update some of their information by going to Preferences, and in the User Preferences, at the bottom, you will see the two-factor authentication information. First, you see the security questions. They can clear and reconfigure all of their security questions by selecting that. They can modify their primary method or their backup method by clicking on the word Modify. Once they have made the changes, select Save Changes. Here's a quick troubleshooting tip. Your users can get locked out of Payentry if they enter the incorrect verification code 5 times in a row. If they get this message, then they must contact the system administrator. The system administrator will then sign in to their security setup and enter a new Payentry password for the user. Entering a new password will reset the record and allow the user to sign back in. Once the user signs in with their new password, they will be prompted to change it, and then it will take them through their primary two-factor authentication method. This concludes our Payentry two-factor authentication tutorial, System Administrator Functions.